Yeah, girl, we're not gonna clown around in this relationship. He's blowing. He is such a little cutie pop pop pop. Now it takes Myla to be sitting in the inheritance lawyer's chair and talking to her about money. He doesn't think that they're heading towards divorce. This is Shawn's fiance. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Herd Family Legacy Adventure. This is a Sims 4 generation story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. We are back for our season 5 premiere of the Herd Family Legacy series. Let's get into the building because we've got an episode full of goals. So our first goal, we are at the recreation center in San Sequoia and we are here for Manny's birthday. Manny is going to be a toddler, so we really need to get inside. Jasmine needs a shower. There's a tub upstairs. I hate to do it, but she is going to definitely have to hit this bathtub. Juan is going to have to call in from work. Yeah, we'll take a vacation day, but he's trying to go in and find Shawn because he wants to hug his youngest son. Shawn is an adult. We have had a time jump for our season opener, which if you've been around, that should be no surprise to you. Juan has been taking up some new interests, but we will definitely get into it. Let's go ahead and get ready to put Manny down, but Manny is going to age up. I thought we hired a caterer. I don't know if we hired a caterer, so I'm going to have Myla go whip up a strawberry cake. I'm just going to have her put the baby down because I want you to see what Manny is up to. I'm going to give you some updates. So you can see Manny is crawling. Let me get her cube back up. Girl, you have not taken a bath. Myla's whipping that cake up because we cannot have a successful party without a cake. Manny is here talking to his dad, Milo. Milo is an adult now, so is Freya. And I do want you to see because Milo is so handsome. Milo would have been our first heir to our legacy series, but for now it has skipped him. But I don't want you to think that it has skipped him permanently because that's not what's going on. That was never the intent. Milo is actually telling Manny a story now. I can't wait to see Manny age up. We know for a fact that Manny will be our 6th generation. They are just talking for now, but Manny has still been staying with his grandparents and you can see how much they work with him. He's crawling around. Milo comes and visits him regularly. Freya does not come and visit. Now you see the brothers standing here. We're gonna give some updates today, but goal number 1 is to get Manny aged up. Myla is almost done with this cake. We had in fact hired a caterer. I was not sure. Let's go ahead and get him to blow out the candles. The family tomorrow is going to be going to the Ravenwood Family Day because Myla wants to do a wheel. You can see she's aged up. Let's go ahead and watch Manny age up before we do the rest of our goals. He's blowing. He is such a little cutie pop pop pop. Boom! He is aging up with his Uncle Cameron right around. He's going to be in desperate need of a makeover. He is fussy and he is a charmer, and that makes sense for Manny. Manny has been so spoiled staying with his grandparents. I can tell you that. I think they dig into this cake right away. Definitely Jasmine needs to come eat. You see Jasmine's a teenager. We're gonna pause just for a second and do a makeover. We'll be right back. We are back with Manny. I'm gonna cycle through his everyday looks first and his little formal outfit. I think he is so handsome. This is his sleepwear, his party wear. Yes, he's got chaps on. His swimwear, hot weather, cold weather 1 and 2. This is Manny. We'll be back at the party. That age up put us at a gold medal and Manny is dancing and happy. This is Milo's brother Cameron. I put pants on him so many times now. Hopefully it sticks. We've got the family here and you will even notice this is Milo's bestie, but you will notice that Freya is not around. She is in the building, but I do believe she is upstairs somewhere, so I'm not exactly sure what's happening. This is Mila's baby sister Selena. This is their youngest son Shawn. After we do this tomorrow, we are going to Ravenwood Family Day, which I probably said. Then Myla and Juan are going to have a romantic date, probably at the romance festival. Lastly, we are going to meet Shawn's fiance because because he has gotten engaged. So yeah, it looks like one big happy family aspiration. I think this is the last thing he needs is to have a child get married, and it looks like Shawn is going to be the one. Well, actually, he's got one more tier, but I'm sure he's cleared most of those things already. I am going to say, when you see Nikki Sims and then the next thing they're not, I'm using MC Command Center to randomize clothing because I deleted almost all the clothing CC that I had, and I'm not putting it back. The only clothing left is some infant and some toddler and children, like a very small amount. Here is Freya. Myla is potty training. His grandma is working with him right away on potty training. Hopefully he can go get some of his cake after this, but they have really spoiled him, but also done really well raising him. He needs to eat cake. We are at a gold medal, so we've got no worries. So let's just do updates, and you know how these opener episodes are. This is season 5 of our generations. Myla is Gen 4 and Manny here is Gen 6. Normally season 5 we would be playing Myla. He is growing to be a very unique man, his own man, and I don't know how him and Freya are doing. We will spend some time with Myla and Freya. This season 5 will have some rotational gameplay, but we are going to be focused for the most part on where Manny is. I'm going to actually go ahead and send Jasmine and Juan home. Myla will be over here soon. I guess Manny ate that fast, so I'm going to have Myla come and pick him up after she uses this restroom over here. And then after she picks him up, we're going to go ahead and go home. We'll talk more about where the family is in a minute. We will be back. We're back. Juan is going to go get Manny and read him to sleep. He is a tired boy. Myla is just doing a little cleanup, and then we are going to let her cook. While they get themselves together, let's talk about where the family is. So I talked about Milo coming over quite a bit. Oh, Jasmine. But he comes over and he bathes Manny. He tells Manny stories. He spends time with Manny. So their relationship is really good. Now, why hasn't Milo taken Manny home? Milo still lives in the apartment. He still lives in the apartment with the roaches, the rats, the mice, the bad electrical, the plumbing issues. He still lives there. He has been working. He has still been doing his fitness journey as well, where he mentors. Keeping money has been hard. First, it's just hard as a young adult, a new adult, to save money, period, to be able to get a starter home or an apartment. That's even in real life, right? Also, it is hard for Milo particularly because Freya is frivolous. She spends a lot of money. She has just not taken it seriously, the journey to get back Manny. And that is something that Myla and Juan really pushed for early on. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oni's recipe, I'm sorry, but look at this. It's like a salad made with stale bread. I forgot the name of it, but that's Oni's recipe. I don't use a lot of mods, but my recipe mods definitely will be staying in. But anyway, that's what's been going on with Myla and Freya. We have not seen Freya over since you last saw Freya. And for time jumps, I do play my Sims off camera. So Myla and Juan, let's talk about them. They have had some issues in their marriage, and I think it's just a drift, a natural drift apart, which is unfortunate, but that does happen in real life sometimes. Myla's gonna try to finish this children's book. Where she is on her aspiration, she needs 2 more bestsellers and she'll be done. Yeah, but the bestsellers have been hard. She's got the reward traits that will help. Let me show you Myla's rewards traits. You can see how many traits she has just because this is my legacy family. I've been playing her since she was a child. So yeah, she's got everything that she could have except maybe the poetic trait, which I'm working to get her. She needs about 800 more reward points to get that. She will start her wheel tomorrow. She is doing really well, but her and Juan have been kind of drifting. Their romance is decent right now. I mean, it's probably at an 80%, 85% maybe, but tomorrow it can drop all the way down, and that's because Juan has been expressing that he is unsatisfied in their relationship. I don't want to say it's an age difference thing, but it possibly could be, because I've noticed that really started even more so since Myla aged up to an elder. Juan ages up in 9 more days. That is why we are doing a romantic date tomorrow, and I think that, I don't know if it'll be an official date. I think that we'll just go to the romance festival and really kick it and have a great time. Jasmine aged up not very long ago. She is doing really well. She has had time to put her grades up. She is an A student. She still has 18 days before she turns into a young adult. You know, she was their baby. Oh, something else that happened off camera is that Myla got pregnant like 4 days before she aged up to an elder. Unfortunately, they they had to make some tough decisions for two family-oriented Sims. They decided that it was just too much too late in life, and so they decided that termination was the best option. At the time, Manny, as you saw, he just aged up. He was still an infant. It was unplanned, and I can say that played a role, but they had started showing some little signs, but they were overall happy. Even though they made that as a joint decision, I do think it's played a role in their relationship. Also, Shawn comes to visit pretty regularly, just like Mylo does, and Shawn did tell them that he had gotten engaged and he wanted to have a meeting where they could meet his fiancé. I don't know if that's going to be a dinner or what. We'll just have to see as gameplay goes. Let's speed 3 because Myla is finishing up a children's book. She's been writing a lot of mysteries. Her best-selling novel was a romance novel. Ironically enough, because her and Juan still get pretty flirty sometimes. She did just finish this book. Also, something else that I have been doing is we make copies of all of her books. It's excellent quality, so we get a lot of excellent quality books. Then I've been putting these books in the keepsake box, the copies. Myla has been writing like crazy trying to get those best-selling books. We got those royalties. I'm gonna have Myla get a little sleep. She's looking pretty good. I think she's got the seldom weary trait, but we'll be right back when it is time to get to the festival. We are here at Ravenwood Family Day. Check out one of Myla's new outfits. I really didn't like these pants. I think they came with businesses and hobbies because they're too long. They really should clip them. They kind of grew on me. I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up. You've got time, baby. You just turned into a teenager is what Juan is going to tell her. This is grilled fruit. I think Manny probably could eat the grilled fruit. He would probably like that the most. I think I would have Myla get some grilled fruit too. They're going to hit that romance festival tonight. Myla has also been doing a little bit more with healthy living. All the babies and aging time. She had gained quite a bit of weight, so you could tell that she's lost some. And Myla is actually taking it upon herself to introduce herself to, oh my gosh, this hairy leg lady. We're gonna ask about wills and ask about funerals. Now Myla feels like she has plenty of time left. I'm gonna tell you, it has made Jasmine nervous that her mom has been talking about wills, funerals, and just all of those things. She's just telling Myla that you can really designate what you want. You have a beautiful family. Jasmine is like, what is this about? And I think that Myla really needs to just give her a hug and tell her, look, it seems like we just had you the other day and your older brothers. I can remember getting married, but this is just something that I need to do. Myla's going to give her a life lesson on family, and she's going to talk about how when family is important, these are the things that you have to plan for. One is teaching Manny flashcards, but maybe we need to try to give him some pizza because he didn't eat his fruit well. Jasmine actually liked that lesson, even though it makes her nervous. But it's okay to be honest about those types of feelings. Myla is going to start working on that. Jasmine could try to search for frogs in the fountain while we're here. Myla is talking to the inheritance lawyer about money. Now, it takes Myla to be sitting in the inheritance lawyer's chair and talking to her about money. She's leaving a personal note. Family is everything. I love you all. We're going to keep it short and simple. At her funeral, Myla's going to want food and candles. She wants to be buried at the family cemetery, which we'll probably go about there next episode for Family and Friends Day. She wants her eulogy to be lighthearted, and she wants people to dance and give toast. Myla is just thinking where she wants Manny to go if something happened to her and Juan, and she wants Manny to go to Mylo because she's confident that he could take care of him. She would like 20% of the household funds to go to charity. She would want 20% to go to Shawn. She would want 20% to go to Mylo, and Mylo specifically, not Mylo and Freya. Myla, if she's honest, she doesn't know if Mylo and Freya are going to make it. The last thing she's talking about is her remains. And as a writer, she wants this. She wants something big and prolific. This is just how she wants it to be. Yeah, I think that we've got everything done for the wheel. Manny is doing great. I think that Juan went to work. I want Jasmine and Myla to come and chat with specters. Can the baby chat with the specter? No, he cannot. He's just sitting. We wouldn't want him to fall into the fountain. It's so cute. It is getting dark here. I do think Jasmine would like to meet the crow guy. She's like, hey, I just want to learn about crows, but she's ending up comforting Rashad. Her mom is like, girl, you're not getting a crow. You're not getting a crow. And you know what? I can tell you now that that's not going to happen. She's like, I'll buy you a video game. I'll do that, but I'm not buying you a crow. Let's go home. Myla and Juan have a date. We are home, and we haven't done anything for grilled cheese day. Let me go ahead and get Myla to cook some. Where did her sister come from, y'all? Normally for National Grilled Cheese Day, we would make the cheese. We would make the sandwich after we hand make the cheese, but not today. We need to get to this festival, so I'm gonna have Juan come in and glaze his candle holder that he was doing, and then we're gonna head on out. Now they will have food. Well, y'all, I hope it's not too late to go to the romance festival. We're having a hard time even getting there. Myla and Juan decided to just come on a date. She actually asked him out on a date. They are in Oasis Springs at the Rattlesnake Bar. Rattle Juice. Y'all know I don't know the name of anything. I don't even know why we sitting here fronting about it. We will come over and get ready to order some drinks. Even just regular interactions. One is just been pretty nonchalant. He'll seem to like the interaction, but then he won't. I don't know if his preferences have changed as far as the type of romance he likes or the way he likes to be romanced. So maybe we should try to ask him. Let's ask him if he's still attracted to us. Since you asked, I do find you attractive. So that is good. Let's ask him what he is attracted to about us. What about us do you like, husband? I gotta say, it's a real boost of confidence to hear that you're very attracted to me, because Myla did volunteer to tell him I'm attracted to you. So at least we know that their issues is not physical. See, they even have a divorce option. We should come sit together. He's actually feeling better in their relationship. I need him to go pee though, so we can sit by ourselves and talk. This is probably not smart, but we are definitely going to come and eat an unidentified mushroom. Sit here together. Oh, mastery perk. In the zone, if one continues, he can enter moments of serious focus. He won't have to worry about motives. Yeah, that would be great. So we're going to discuss happiness in our relationship, and Myla is heading back into her romantically reserved ways. You know, that is kind of her natural state. She just wants to know from Juan, if you're feeling fine now, you were unhappy, what do we need to do? And he's like, you know, I don't think it's anything that can't be fixed. He doesn't think that they're heading towards divorce. And I want to say, if you have love struck and you don't use this regularly, you're probably missing out on some features, because at different stages in your relationship and romance, you can get different benefits from this. Myla is saying, I'm very satisfied, but I'm glad that you're feeling better about it, because when you were saying that you were unhappy, it was really upsetting to me. She's going to ask him, do you think we need to work on our romance dynamic? He's like, no, I don't think we need to work on that. She is going to ask, do you think we should do some Cupid's counseling? And if that's not going to be helpful, what do we need to do? One is kind of giving her a look. Their woohoo life is good. It's been good. Actually, they're going to just go on to counseling right now. Myla is saying at Cupid's counseling that she feels focused, which she usually is. One is saying he can't complain. One is going to say that romantic satisfaction is a big part of his issues. Myla's saying sometimes she doesn't feel like one gets her anymore, and she tries to open up to him, and sometimes she feels like he's shut down. We're going to ask for advice because we want to make it work. The therapist is saying you need to check in more. Ask each other how you're feeling more. Let's say we want to do new things together. So he's saying maybe pools up party game or costume trunk. We can do that. Let's go home. We are home, and Myla's going to take a shower, and we're going to do exactly what they said we should do. So let's see about getting a party trunk. Myla did get her shower, and she's going to eat real quick. One is just taking a nap. Manny, he needs to potty again. He can actually go himself now. So let's send him on and see how he does. Jasmine is doing really well. She does like to work out, but she has been working on her charisma too, so I'm going to cue her up to practice speech. Manny is doing really good. Just in the time that we have aged Manny up, Manny has actually shown to be aggressive, and he has also shown to be destructive. We'll definitely be working on some lessons with him, like how to say sorry. Juan is going to come over, and before we try the trunk, he's going to tell Myla, you know, that was the best day ever. And she's like, oh my gosh, are you serious? The therapy has been good for them, and Juan is like, let's wear some costumes. Oh gosh, not this one. We should have did flirty costumes. So we're going to do a little seduction. Like, yeah, girl, we're not gonna clown around in this relationship. Yeah, we're getting like 5,000 some audience in royalties. It's getting pretty wild in here. We're gonna clown around with Myla. Juan is like, yes, let's clown around, girl. I noticed he lost some romantic satisfaction, but he thought the woohoo was good, so we're gonna sleep. Myla is gonna talk to Manny. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and play with him. Oh, she's bathing him, actually. It's Family and Friends Day. We'll be right back for our last thing of the episode, and that is Shawn. We want to meet his new fiance. We are back, and the family is at Shawn's home in Sulani. Shawn lives in this house. Where's Myla and everybody else? This is Shawn's fiance. They are getting married in the next episode, but this is his fiance, Amy Caraman. Amy, he met on Cupid's Corner. She was gallery uploaded to Cupid's Corner. So yeah, I really love that feature. It is so underrated, I think. Where's Myla? Let me try to get her over here. She may have wandered off because you know how she is. There she is. What I really want to do is just introduce them all to Amy. He's like, yeah, we are so in love. Tell them all about her. And Amy's like, oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you all. Shawn has learned that his dad has started to take up gourmet cooking. This is going really well. Shawn is going to talk to his little nephew. He's going to say, hey, have you seen your dad? You seen your dad? And he's like, yeah, I saw my dad. He's still kind of babbling. I don't know. His fiance isn't really getting along the most with Jasmine, his sister. So yeah, I mean, they don't even know each other. I don't know what's the deal. And as a matter of fact, he's going to ask her to go ahead and move in now since they're getting married next time anyway. But yeah, this is Amy. She's beautiful. Amy is romantic, active, and family oriented. So hopefully living on the beach is good. And she lives here now. Shawn would go ahead and serve a meal. Let's just have him make his first family recipe. We're going to do halo halo and we're going to put pear in it. It's going to have a mullet booster. We're going to call it the Futures Ahead. So he's going to, well, she's going to cook that actually because I'm like, wait, what happened to his cooking skill? Oh no, the baby is in the toilet, honey. I will have to have Shawn to talk to the baby. Yeah, don't play in the toilet, baby. And Juan and Myla are dancing. So this is where we're going to leave our episode. We are all going to sit down and just eat as a family in this little humble abode. Shawn is working on the conservationist career, by the way. We could go ahead and get her a job as well. I hope that you enjoyed this season premiere episode. Myla is really happy that her son is getting married. She kind of wishes that she knew a little bit more about the young woman, but she'll get to know her. They're a tight family. Next episode will be at Shawn and Amy's wedding. Also, we'll spend some time with Milo and Freya next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.